Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella explains job cuts amid record profits, the enigma of success. How can a company thrive financially yet slash jobs at the same time? It sounds like a paradox, but that's exactly the situation Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella is grappling with. In a recent internal memo, he explained why the tech giant has cut thousands of roles this year, around 15,000 total, while also removing nearly 2,000 underperformers. Despite record profits, including a staggering $75 billion net income over the past 3 fiscal quarters and a 21% surge in stock value, the layoffs have sparked criticism and confusion. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a necessary step for growth or a sign of corporate myopia? Nadella calls this the enigma of success in an industry where staying ahead isn't about holding on to old methods, but constantly reinventing. Progress isn't linear, he wrote. It's dynamic, sometimes dissonant, and always demanding. The CEO acknowledges the tension. Microsoft is investing $80 billion in AI infrastructure and expanding its market dominance, yet it's still shedding staff. This isn't the first time Nadella has faced this dilemma. In 2023, after pandemic-driven layoffs and frozen raises, some employees lambasted the leadership for celebrating success while making painful cuts. This time, he's taking a more balanced tone. The memo dives into Microsoft's broader mission shift, from a software factory to an AI-powered ecosystem. Nadella argues that the goal isn't just to build tools for specific tasks, but to empower everyone to create their own solutions. Imagine a world where 8 billion people can summon an AI researcher, analyst, or coder at their fingertips, not just to retrieve data, but to act on it. For businesses, this could unlock unprecedented agility and innovation. Yet, this transformation requires unlearning old practices and embracing new models. A dual challenge few companies can manage. And this is the part most people miss. Microsoft's layoffs aren't just about cost-cutting. They're part of a strategic overhaul to align with AI's disruptive potential. Nadella emphasizes that the company's culture of growth mindset, learning over knowing, must evolve further. Teams are reorganizing, roles are shifting, and the pace feels messy, much like the PC revolution of the 1990s. But he's confident. This, how we redefine relevance in a world that rewards reinvention. The controversy, of course, lingers. Critics argue that cutting jobs while profits soar risks alienating loyal employees. Supporters see it as a bold move to future-proof Microsoft. What's your take? Is this a necessary step for survival in a hyper-competitive industry? Or does it reflect a growing disconnect between corporate priorities and human impact? Share your thoughts below. Let's debate this. Nadella's full memo urges employees to focus on 3 priorities: security, quality, and AI transformation. He calls them the non-negotiables for maintaining trust in a world reliant on Microsoft's infrastructure. The CVO also highlights the emotional toll of these decisions, thanking those who've left and vowing to shape, lead through, and have greater impact than ever before. The final question, though, is for you. When history looks back on this era, will these layoffs be seen as a strategic masterstroke or a misstep in the name of progress? The answer might depend on whether Microsoft's AI vision can deliver on its promises. Either way, the ride is far from over. Microsoft layoff controversy explained. Why record profits and AI expansion coexist. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has a challenging task ahead. In a recent memo, he addressed the paradoxical situation of record profits and AI investments alongside significant layoffs. This has sparked internal unrest and raised questions about the company's future direction. Nadella acknowledges the uncertainty and incongruence of Microsoft's current state. Despite recent job cuts, the company is thriving by all measurable standards, with strong market performance and record capital investments. However, he concedes that the rapid transition to the AI era can feel chaotic and messy. But here's where it gets controversial. Nadella highlights the enigma of success in an industry without franchise value. He emphasizes that progress is dynamic and dissonant, and that Microsoft has an opportunity to shape and lead through this change with greater impact than ever before. The memo is an attempt to reconcile the fundamental contradictions facing Microsoft and other tech giants. With employee discontent and questions about company culture, Nadella's words carry weight. He expresses gratitude to those who have left, acknowledging their contributions to the company's identity. Microsoft has laid off over 15,000 employees this year, including a massive 9,000 in July alone. Company leaders cite shifting priorities and the need for efficiency. But critics argue that these layoffs are a response to the pressure of record capital expenditures. Microsoft is positioning itself as a global leader in AI-driven development, investing $4 billion in initiatives to help people gain new AI skills. However, the company is also racing to expand its data centers and acquire AI infrastructure, putting pressure on operating costs and headcount. The cutbacks have sparked concerns about workplace culture. Some employees and former staffers feel that the compassionate environment fostered by Nadella over the past decade has eroded. There are reports of abrupt terminations and a culture of fear and heightened performance pressure. Longtime employees worry about a return to the old Microsoft, marked by internal rivalries and job insecurity. Nadella describes Microsoft's evolution from a software factory to an intelligence engine, empowering individuals to create their own AI tools. He outlines 3 business priorities: security, quality, and AI transformation, emphasizing the non-negotiable nature of the first 2, given the critical role Microsoft's infrastructure now plays. Nadella compares the current moment to the PC revolution, encouraging employees to see this as a time of great learning and impact. He promises more details during the upcoming earnings report and town hall meeting. What do you think? Is Microsoft navigating these challenges effectively? Or are there deeper issues at play? Share your thoughts in the comments.